on, everybody? Mevoda here, and I am back for another episode on the Vortex Server, and today is a very exciting day. We have started a new map. As I mentioned in the last episode, and I kind of gave a bit of a tour also, we are starting a new map here with a couple of special, I guess, conditions. First of all, there is no nether. So all your nether items, there's actually like a special villager trading area, and also there's a sky block map that is working in conjunction with our map here. But we'll see all that in today's video. Actually, the majority of the video is gonna be the intro we did with the guys and a little bit of a tour with Lars, kind of explaining a few things and a bunch of derping around and stuff like that. And it should be lots of fun. But yeah, we are gonna pretty much, so far, I'm recording this like later on. Like, we started that at about 5 p.m. my time, and it is now almost 10 p.m. so I've already done a fair amount of resource gathering and mining and things like that to kind of get started. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really want to do too much of that on camera. It's kind of boring, you know, same old Minecraft getting started stuff. We want to get to what we're gonna build. That's what's most important to me. And what we are gonna build, I think we're gonna try to build a... Is this the way out? Is this a way out? It can be. There we go. We are gonna build in an ice spikes biome. I think that is gonna be kind of thing I'm gonna go for this season. We're gonna build kind of a big ice castle, and we're gonna use a lot of the Guardian Temple blocks because I think they work well with like ice and whites and snow and things like that. And so far I've been doing a little exploring, and I think I'm gonna build on top of this hill. Pretty sure. We'll see, but I'm pretty sure that's where I'm gonna build. Might do a little more exploring first. But that's kind of the plan for this season. I started to build a kind of castle city sort of area last season, but I thought it might be fun to try to mix up the block palette a little bit and try it in a new biome. So yeah, that's gonna be what I'm going for. And did I close this off? Oh, I did. Yeah. Oh yeah, there was mobs attacking me. Now I remember. Yeah, but anyway, the rest of this episode is going to be, as I said, just our kind of group intro and, you know, derping around with the guys and getting a little bit of a tour from Lars. As I said, we do have a skyblock map attached to this, which I think I'm going to make, I'm going to do as a separate series. You know, it's pretty much like two different maps in one, so to me, it's just organization-wise, it just makes more sense to me to do them as two separate series. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So you'll be seeing my first episode of the Sky Text map, though in this episode we will get a little bit of a tour of that area too. Cool, guys. So I'm going to cut to the clip. Hope you enjoy. If you do, please leave a like. Really helps me out. Let me know if you guys are as excited as I am for a new map. It should be really, really fun. Restarts are always a little bittersweet. It's kind of sucks to lose your old stuff, but it's exciting at the same time. Alright guys, yeah, we'll see you in the clips, and we'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Season 3 of the Vortex Server.
Woo!
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah, so much excitement.
Woo!
As all the other servers, we try to mix up things a bit, and to do something different this time around, we are going to play with no nether, and that's has a few consequences that we have solved by some weird stuff. What is so sad?
Orb is so sad. Should we cheer him up?
Give you some ravioli later.
You'll get it.
I'll add ravioli to the store later. So, yeah, what else? Mount Gerald, I guess. Because we are gonna do no nether, that means we had to have all the relevant biomes near to spawn. Thus I had to choose a sea that didn't look that pretty. And to weigh up for that, I'm MC edited in a huge cool mountain from Amplified, which is going to be our spawn, which is a little over there, and I'm gonna, yeah. We're gonna go take a look at that later. First, gonna take a look at the 2 other features. This is where we are right now, by the way. It's the spawn chunks, which is a little platform I made in the ocean. Pretty cool. And stop laughing.
Sorry.
This is going to be our spawn. We're not going to build anything here, and that is to keep the spawn chunks clean and lag free. Orb. I'm going to go in the time ad box again.
Alright, so trading.
This is the greatest intro to an episode ever, or a season ever.
Raviol season.
Yeah.
Okay, since we don't have a nether, there are of course some blocks we want from the nether, and some drops and stuff. And to get those, we have set up a trading station with custom villagers to trade us those blocks. We're running in here. This spawn chunks, by the way, looks very plain and ugly, and we're gonna change that up later. But I wanted to do that in survival instead of create the all. Okay, so everyone in the hub now, except Mr. Raviol. Yeah. This is pretty similar. You can go and check out the trades for yourself. Around here, the
Netherrack is so expensive.
Yeah. Netherrack has never been more valuable. Ever. History of Minecraft.
So Lars, explain the concept of selling blocks for our new currency.
In this. Here, trading
Yeah, but
hub.
for the people that are watching the video that aren't allowed on the server because they're 13 years old and then they keep on complaining and they want to know, you want to answer those people.
Oh, true, okay. The spoon feeding people. Okay. This is a special thing I made. And some DAs made the ugly part here, the 3 other beautiful parts.
I was rushed.
You were not, you had plenty of time.
I had 5 days. Not enough.
And yeah, there are villagers spread around here. By the way, if no villager respawn or anything, hit the bottom, had to hit the pressure plate in the middle of the room there, where you spawn, and the villagers will respawn. As you interact with the villagers here, you can look at the different trades. The basis of it is you can trade different blocks you can find in vanilla for netherrack, and then you can use netherrack as a currency to buy other nether item over at this nether merchant over here. We might change up the prices after a while, after playing a bit. We'll see about it. The main feature, which is a bit special about this room, can be hard to understand. This guy over here, the nether merchant, in the nether section. Everyone is over here. The nether merchant over here. His last trade is a zombie head. Only one at a time. Anyway, it's 2 stacks of netherrack for a zombie head. Very, very expensive, and it's named Offering to the Gold Lord, or Lord Gold, I believe.
Do they ever stop trading a trade?
No, they have infinite trades, and you respawn them when you hit the pressure plate in the middle. So, yes, basically.
Sorry, I'm not helping.
Your goal is to unlock the golden raviol. If you look in here in the center, there's a village shop corner. That is Lord Gold. He has a very good gold trade, in addition to a bit cheaper glowstone trade. And to gain access to gold, to Lord Gold, you gotta purchase the zombie skull, and then go over to the pressure plates, which are in the corner over here. The other side is a pressure plate here. And if you have the zombie skull on you and go on the pressure plate, you will get teleported in and you will get infinite access to the gold room. That's basically how you have to unlock the gold room.
Which are like all the baller trades, right?
Yeah. This is of course the way up, so since we can't make a gold farm.
Yep.
And that is the basis of this trading hub. You exit by going into the 4 portals, on the 4 portals along the walls.
Then let's do that.
Be the raviol.
Raviol is love, raviol is life.
Lars?
Now, this is maybe the most special thing about the map. This here portal, or pressure plate, leads to a custom map called Skytex. This is a concept I came up with a long time ago. It's a custom map I'm kind of still working on. We'll see when I'll release it to the public or anything. Which is basically implemented. It teleports you 10,000 blocks away to part of the world which is erased by this just void and walls. And in that world we can play a custom map which is basically fancy skyblock. The signs here just explains to you that you can't bring items or XP between the two versions. So Skytex is completely separate from normal SMP. And there's a lot of stuff to explain here. Well, as you see, we are on a floating island above Void. And while you're on the main island here, you have mining fatigue, which means you cannot mine block, you cannot get any blocks at spawn here. However, you can gather one-punch stuff, so you can destroy grass, you can harvest the wheat. So we gotta ask you not to do that. I can't really...
I just broke a piece of grass by accident
Yeah.
because you said that.
So-
You don't have to jump on the crops.
Yeah, don't destroy stuff. Just try. It's not that.
Flips
Not
and
that.
flops.
We'll just fix it in creative every once in a while.
Yeah, it's not that part, but just for the sake of the game. Like ideally, these would put up on a server with world guards, so no one could do anything. But this is kind of the same principle as the trading hub. You have custom villagers, and you trade your way to get stuff. But again, this is completely separate from the SMP. So what you basically gotta do here to start off with, you start with nothing. And there's two things you can get for free, basically. Over by the fishing shack, which is at the, let's see, southwest end of the island. I'll just teleport everyone to me.
Hey, I'm
Right by
fishing.
this
Stop.
beautiful fountain. Who built this fountain? This is gorgeous.
Okay, everyone here by the fishing hut. There's a pressure plate here that gives you infinite old rods. It's basically a fishing rod.
Made me miss my fish, Lars. Teleporting me.
So everyone get a free fishing rod, every infinitely free fishing rods from there. Just go and grab those. And that's your first way of gaining a resource. You can fish for fish. Now, over here in the stone or a mineral shop, the block or mineral shop, I'll teleport once again, everyone to me. Bit messy. Over there, here is a button. You can click this to get 5 coal. Only once. You only get it once. After you get it once, you cannot get it again.
Oh, well, better not click it.
Oh.
Just the one time thing.
I'm gonna save it for later.
Yeah, just have it on you for now. Or do whatever. And that's the one-time thing. So that's the one thing you get is 5 coal and the fish. So then you gotta fish, a lot of fish, and cook it in some of the furnaces here. And sell it to the fishing villager over here, which you can sell 16 cooked fish for a Skytex gem. And then you
Sweet.
can start buying your first stuff. And the first thing you buy, just to say, the guys should be coal. You should buy more coal to cook more fish.
Yeah, because...
No, actually not coal, because you get coal ore. You should buy blaze rods down in the nether shop. And I'm not going to actually spoil too much. You can go and explore the island for yourself. There are a few Easter eggs, or
Yay!
a bit weird
Some
sections.
deleted.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And there's also a black market that I believe we have shown it in the video, which can be hard to find if you don't know where it is, but...
I guess we should also explain how you get out to your own sky base, right?
Yeah, the thing
Yes.
is, while you're on the main island here, you have mining fatigue, so you can't really... You can place blocks, but you cannot break them, so try not to place blocks. At each end of the island, there are these kind of docks. You see one on north-south, one behind the tavern. Yeah, you see them on each end, and automatically when you walk on those, you get teleported out to Little Island, where you don't have mining fatigue. So out there, you can build your base. And there are 4 directions to choose from, so that's the basis of it. Also, now...
Lost and alone. And actually, if you could give us all food again, that would be excellent, because I'm at like two haunches.
I'll just affect you all.
Thank
And
you.
who built that beautiful blacksmith? I saw. I don't know where that is.
I know
but
it
I remember
really
seeing it.
It really looks like the stone shop and the farm. It's like they're really, really similar in style.
Yeah, like
looks-
almost like
no.
the same person built him. Wow.
Yeah, almost like this person
Yeah,
that
who
can
built both
only-
of those?
only
And this-
It
build-
looks so nice.
This
like this
wind...
guy can only build in one style. I wonder who that is.
No, I believe he builds in many styles, and you guys just don't see it.
Oh god, and this windmill clock tower thing looks really, really nice, but a little bit too big.
It's a clock. It's a clock mill.
It's a clock mill of hugeness.
It's just a little bit large.
And also, guys, this is another note. In the clock mill, there is an apprentice, a villager, and this is basically the exact same thing as in the trading hub, he sells a creeper skull, which does the exact same thing. When you buy it, you can walk on pressure plate and gain access to the upper level.
Ah.
Getting echo.
Yeah, I heard that.
Things gone.
I've done went the wrong way.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna die.
Or
Oh.
okay, and that is basically it for Skytex. You'll discover this for a while. Just play it, enjoy it. And I'll stress it once again. Or
Orb's about to get kicked from the call.
Or we're gonna get copyright, especially me.
you cannot bring items between Skytex, so make sure you drop off everything in the chest. There are several chests in the tavern. You can just choose a chest in the tavern and keep your stuff in there until you get your own stuff going. Because again, if you have the 5 coal now, you're not going to be able to get them back, so make sure you stash them in the chest. Do you remember?
What chest?
Choose one in the tavern.
But what if someone takes it?
That is bad.
That's a set. That's
Then you gotta rely on borrowing a Skytex gem from someone who didn't lost their pearl.
Well, no, you can just go get a fishing rod and sell advanced fish, or did you change the villagers?
Oh yeah, true. You can get advanced fish too and sell. Rely on the clownfish and yeah, that's true. And it's basically it. It's gonna take a lot of time to get stuff going here, but after a while you get redstone farms and stuff. It's gonna be pretty easy to get going.
Now, how do we get to the main spawn? Or secondary spawn?
Up by the balloon, there is another pressure plate. It's kind of hidden. It's on the stair step towards the balloon, and you
That brings us to Gerald Island? Or
No, I
Gerald
think
Island?
what DH means is the main spawn from our flat like spawn island where the spawn chunks are.
I'm gonna teleport everyone to me.
Uh-oh.
Are we eventually
Can
gonna
you
have to
make it
like?
daytime?
Now I'm gonna go into game mode 0 and join you guys.
Yay.
And one last command. Give everyone boat.
Can you
Go.
make it? Can you make it less depressing? The
Yeah.
rain in the nighttime.
Oh, since you teleported me, I still have.
It's actually I think like, what is it? 9 or 10 people in boats is gonna look awesome.
Just don't crash into each other.
Or is
And Mount Gerald is over here, so let's go
Glorious.
take a look at the glorious Mount Gerald. For those who,
No, don't hit me, Mevoda.
for those who don't know, and shame on you, Gerald is our server mascot. He is basically a zombie with fully enchanted chain armor with a redstone torch in his hand. So once you find a wild Gerald, capture him, fully enchanted chain armor, and bring him to Mount Gerald, and we will praise him.
yes,
Then
we will name
no.
him.
The OG Gerald, well, the Disco Gerald had redstone torch. Fine.
Oh, this is beautiful, Lars. I wonder if this was any trouble whatsoever for other people when you MC edited this from an amplified world and it created tons of flat walls all around.
There were no flat
I wonder
walls.
if there was any trouble for you or a few people to fix those flat walls.
It happened.
I
Never
helped
happened.
for like a
Oh,
whole
look,
10
flat
minutes,
wall.
so I demand credit where credit is due.
You'll get a bit of credit. Okay. Yeah, so there were a tiny bit of flat walls. It took us like 10 minutes to fix it.
Yeah, took me 10
na-
minutes.
But now we have a very beautiful mountain. That's going to be our spawn.
This is
But
this
Lars,
is quite lovely.
what do you want to be built on this mountain? Anything awesome
beautiful
or ugly
things.
stuff that everyone could see?
That's...
I think he's gonna go with ugly stuff, honestly.
Yeah.
yeah, that sounds like what's gonna happen.
Oh, and actually, a note on that regard. When this server, or whenever you build in the mountain here, make sure you use as few hoppers, chests, signs, item frames, at least.
Yes.
Almost don't use, really try not to use item frames if you really don't have to. Don't make storage room with item frames at spawn. Please, they lag like
Oh, yeah, don't
incredibly.
make your base spawn.
Yeah, so try to use signs if you can, and bulbs and stuff. Okay, yeah, think about lag when you build that spawn and try to use most whole blocks and not too many things. And that's it. Welcome to season 3.
Woo!
Thank you, Mr. Lars, for all your hard work.
Yes, Lars has been
Slash.
putting a lot of work into this, and Slash as well.
It's
What's
been some
slash?
hours.
What's slash?
And Slash deserves a lot of credit, I know.
I saw,
Yeah, I starved to death, by the way.
I saw that you did it right in front of me.
Does anyone want to hold my
Ravioli?
old rod?
Hey, does anyone have an apple?
So you just sat and watched me die. You monster.
You didn't do anything.